Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to my pop-up today here at the Armstrong Air and Space Museum. My essential theme question is, how has innovation inspired a much smaller, more connected society? This gravitates around these new technologies, these new advancements that this museum promotes, and how it has changed our lives in an everyday way that sometimes we might not understand or things like that. To start off, we ask guests a continuum question. Is how often you travel on an airplane? You get them to go to one side if they've never been on an airplane, another side if they travel all the time. This is something very average for us. It's something that we take for granted almost, just being able to fly across the country in a matter of hours. This is something that's very the average person can weigh in on. So after this is another continuum question, which kind of goes a little step further. How often do you go shopping? This can be online, grocery stores, department stores, things like that. Almost every one of these major outlets has to ship things globally across the country on airplanes, and realizing the importance of that and understanding where that comes from is a very important key element in this museum, in this pop-up, and what they're trying to preserve. And lastly, to kind of round it all out and give it a more larger question, more larger ideals, is one of the most popular, actually, space exploration quotes from Neil Armstrong, which is what this museum is named after. And he says, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." This quote is meant to beg these larger questions, like why are we here? What is our purpose? How can we move forward into the future? And realizing the importance of these innovations, of these technologies, is what this museum and what this pop-up is trying to get to, trying to answer those questions, trying to understand how we move forward, why we're here, and relating it to the everyday uses and implications that we go through every day and without even realizing it. So thank you so much for coming.